Welcome to Sanctus. The year is 3 BRV, before the return to Vera. For over a millennium, this world has served as sanctuary to those who fled the ruins of Vera. A shattered world swallowed by calamity and corruption. Where once stood empires, now remain only memories, cities whose names are carved only in scripture and song. But Sanctus is not a grave, it is home. Here, civilization has taken root in new soil. Kingdoms have arisen, and among them the Duchy of Castellum stands prominent, a proud, stone-hewn land of deep valleys, old alliances, and older grudges. Set in the northern reaches of the continent of Velmora, Castellum is ruled by a web of noble houses whose bloodlines trace back not only to Sanctus, but to Vera itself. Their banners still fly, stitched with ancient glory and stained with present ambition. Among these houses, House Kevan is one of the most storied, and now one of the most divided. Once unified under the rule of Duke Shrike Kevan, House Kevan kept peace through tradition, commerce, and subtle dominance. But peace has unraveled. For years, tension has simmered between the crown and its vassals, namely, the banner lords of the East, whose hunger for resources led to a war with the Pyre of the Silver Grove. Out of that fire came a new name, Anduin Kevan, a half-Empyrean lord born of a political marriage, a controversial heir, and now the center of a spiraling civil conflict. 9 years ago, Anduin earned his title by recovering a legendary relic, the Horn of the Citadel, and was granted rule of Aurelia's Valley as a reward. But no reward comes without a cost. Bloodshed followed. The grove burned. Peace was forged with fragile terms. And in the east, resentment grows. In the shadows of bitterness, Alexander Kevan, Anduin's elder brother, began a plan of his own. In 4 BRV, during a banquet meant to name Anduin heir to House Kevan, Alexander struck down their parents and claimed the duchy for himself. Blaming Anduin for the murder, he used lies and steel to seize the capital. Now, the war has begun in earnest. From the storied keep of Aurelia's Rest, Anduin has begun to rally allies, nobles, warriors, and commoners alike, under a new banner, the Grey Sentinels. Formed from the ashes of ancient tradition, the Sentinels ride once more to protect not just their lord, but the very soul of Castellum. Now, whispers tell of a strange phenomena in the skies, of ancient essence stirring in forgotten places. And amid it all, a question grows louder with each passing year. Is the return to Vera coming soon? Your story, however, begins much smaller. Here in the quiet wilds and border towns of Aurelia's Valley, far from the capital, from the throne, a handful of wandering lives converge. Refugees, idealists, sellswords, mystics, and exiles. Each with something to lose, or perhaps something to prove. Whether drawn by duty, desperation, or the dream of a better tomorrow, you have arrived here. The banners are raised, the horns have sounded. The next chapter of Sanctus is yours to write.